My name is Jason Hamilton, and I just published a collection of line drawings as an adult coloring book. A good friend of mine is very ill. Her kidneys stopped working. She gets dialysis several times a week. If you don't know, dialysis is where they hook you up to a machine for 4 to 5 hours at a time and clean your blood. I bought her a few coloring books to help the time go faster. After a while she got bored with doodles, Zentangles, and mandalas. Drawing has always been a hobby of mine since high school. I asked if I could sketch out a few pictures for her. I had to think about what she likes, and she likes cats, kittens, and has a whole collection of antique quilts. So that is how a middle-aged computer programmer ended up publishing a book about cats and quilts. Since this is my first book, I tried out a bunch of different things in the artwork. Some have tiny areas where you'll need a sharply pointed color pencil to fill in. Others have bigger areas that come out very nice if you prefer to use crayons. But quilts aren't always solid colors. Use your imagination to fill in stripes, patterns, florals, make it yours. I heard colorists like video walkthroughs of coloring books, so you can see inside. So here we go. The first couple pages are the standard things, the title, dedication, brief description of how to use the coloring book. I'll go through page by page so you can see the pictures. First picture is a sleeping cat. This is a kitten. Have you ever wiggled your fingers under a blanket and your kitten turns into a lion stalking big game? This is the illustration that is used on the front cover. I learned what a Battenberg is. The reference picture I used for this cat is a Maine Coon, but I think it would also look cool as a tuxedo cat. This is a Persian kitten in a quilt. This is a cat on an antique quilt with little girls in bonnets. These are two kittens playing. If you look closely, it's not actually a quilt, it's actually a chair that is upholstered in a quilt. Cat sleeping on a windowsill. We've colored this one several times. Sunny day with green grass, autumn colors, dramatic sunset. Cat on a bed. Cats are nature's alarm clocks. Hello, are you awake? No? Well, now you are. Feed me. Kitten in a crib, hugging a stuffed toy. Most of my son's toys have become dog and cat toys after he was finished with them. Cats on a chair. The quilt in the back is a Native American style. I like to use bright colors in the quilt and earthy colors on the chair and the rest to bring out the contrast. Laundry day. Quilts on a line, with a guard cat. I don't know about your house, but in my house the chairs belong to pets, especially if they're comfortable. Mom cat and newborns, cuddled up for a nice warm nap. This is a kitten playing on a quilt. Cat catching birds off a wall hanging. Thank you for making this bed for me. It's so nice and neat. I had fun with this one. Sphinx cats are so wrinkly. I wanted to make the quilt perfectly flat and wrinkle-free in contrast. So I see a bear cat against a psychedelic background. Also, this reminds me of the holodeck from Star Trek. The colors you choose for this one can make all the difference. Is it a bright summer day, or is it autumn with the sun setting and lots of gold and orange colors? This is an antique cat. Every antique store needs an antique cat. Here are the three Musketeers, or maybe they're the Three Stooges. I think they're looking for trouble. This is the plainest picture in the entire book. I was debating about adding it, but for some reason people like to color this one. It's simple line art that can really come to life with color and shading. If I fit, I sit. This is a really simple picture too. Spend some time on the eyes because that's what will capture the attention in the finished picture. Christmas cat. Cats and Christmas trees are ingredients for a disaster. All the ornaments are quilted. Okay, so at the end of the book, you'll see this descriptive page that tells you that all the previous illustrations are included a second time, but at a smaller size, just larger than 4x6. This means you can cut them out and you can bring these photos with you if you want to color them at the desk at work, at lunchtime, or make it into a greeting card. The general idea, though, was that you could cut it out and you could frame it if you wanted. And as long as it's for personal use, you can photocopy this and you can have fun with it. Since this is my first book, I'd love to hear what you guys like and what you don't like, and of course, see what your creative minds can do with these illustrations. If you don't have my book yet, please visit my site at bluecatgallery.com. You can see more detailed shots and several of the cat illustrations. I also have a printables area with artwork you can download, print, and color. Thanks for watching.